Hello everyone. Today I am sharing with you how to find the Laplace transform of derivatives. This is actually the fourth module of M80 102, that is vector calculus, differential equation and transforms. Welcome you all. Laplace transform of derivatives. How to find the Laplace transform of a derivative that we are discussing here. We have a theorem. This theorem says that if f of t, our function, is continuous and Lf of t is equal to f of s. This already I discussed. See the notation for Laplace transformers, Lf of t, that is denoted by capital F of s. We know this is a function of s. Okay, so if Lf of t is f of s, then the Laplace transform L of f dash t. See the first derivative. Dash means it is a first derivative. So Laplace transform of the derivative of f of t, Lf dash t is equal to s into L of f of t minus f of 0. See the two terms. The first term s into L of f of t minus f of 0. If it is first derivative, you start with s. If it is second derivative, you start with s square. If it is third derivative, you start with s cube. So like that we can fix the first coefficient. Okay. Now look at these two terms. The first term is Lf of t and the second term is f0. These two are the same in all the derivatives. Okay, let us take the next case. What is the derivative of the Laplace transform of f double dash t? This is second derivative, right? Therefore, we are starting with s square. S square into L of f of t minus s into f0 minus f dash 0. You look at the two terms. See, I told you we are fixing these two terms. Okay. The first term is Lf of t and the second term f0. This is same. You can keep as it is in all the derivatives. Laplace of the derivatives. Okay. Now how we are arranging the coefficient. Let us examine that. If it is double dash, I told you we have to start with s square. Okay. Now look at the next coefficient. It is s raised to 1, right? In descending order, you have to arrange the powers of z, right? And now let us see, look at the last term. It is actually s raised to 0, that is 1. Okay, so the first term s square, coefficient is s square. Second term whose coefficient is s raised to 1 and the third term s raised to 0. So if it is Lf double dash t, one thing you have to remember is you decrease the power of s. In a descending manner, you arrange power of s. Now what about the other term? See, I told you you have to fix these two terms in all the derivatives. The first term is Lf of t and the second term is f0. Now look at the third term. It is f dash 0. F dash 0. Increase the order of f. See, f0 after that f dash 0. Increase order of f. If it is f triple dash, L of f triple dash, we are having one more term, that is f double dash 0. Okay, so what you have to do is three things you have to remember here. The first one I told you, you decrease power of s. S square, s raised to 1, s raised to 0, like that, decrease power of s. Fix, that is number 1. And the second thing is you fix the first two terms. One is Lf of t and the other is, the second term is f0. And the third thing you have to remember is if it is triple dash onwards, negative. There is no plus symbol. This way you can find the Laplace transform of any derivative. Okay. Okay, LF double dash t, if it is double dash t, you have to start with the s square. Okay, s square. Then next power of s is s raised to 1. And now next power is s raised to 0. That is number 1. And we fixed the first two terms. One is L of f of t and the second term is f0. And the third thing that you have to remember is increase order of f. So the last term is f dash 0. And there is no positive symbol. You can see only negative sign. That means except the first term, all the other terms are negative. Now let me take L of f triple dash t. If it is triple dash, the third derivative, what is the expansion? If it is third derivative, you have to start with s raised to 3, s cube. Okay. So first let me say about the coefficient. So s cube, then s square, then s raised to 1, then s raised to 0. Okay. Then what we fixed? We are fixing these two terms, L of f of t and the second term f0. These two terms we fixed already. Now the next term, you increase order of f. Increase order of f means along with s, write f dash 0 and one more term s raised to 0, coefficient s raised to 0. That term will be the next derivative f double dash 0. Okay. So L f triple dash t is s cube L f of t minus s square f0 minus s into f dash 0 minus f double dash 0. Now come to the fourth derivative. L f fourth derivative of t. What is it? So I told you we should start with s raised to 4. Okay. Now first arrange this in descending powers of s. So s raised to 4, s cube, s square, s raised to 1 and s raised to 0. That much of terms we have in the expansion. And two terms we fixed. What are the two terms? First and second term. We know it contains, it is always L f of t and f0. Now increase order of f. So f dash 0, f double dash 0 and f triple dash 0. And all the terms are negative except the first term. Okay. So if it is fourth derivative, the last term will be f triple dash 0. In the third derivative, the last term is double dash 0. And in the second derivative, it ends with dash, first derivative 0. So like that, you can extend this definition to Laplace transform of nth derivative of f of t. Okay, so actually we are using these results for solving the ordinary differential equation. So commonly we are using this result in order to solve ODEs. Okay, that we will discuss later. Okay. Now look at the first example. Evaluate L of f dash t if f of t is equal to t square. See, you are asked to evaluate L f dash t, Laplace of this derivative, if f of t is equal to t square. See, directly we can do. Just find f dash t and find its Laplace transform. But by using this result, how we can calculate Laplace transform, and that I am checking here. L f dash t, by the definition, it is s into L of f of t minus f0. S into L of f of t. So, for the function f of t, first we should find what is its Laplace transform. Let us take here. F of t is t square, that is given. Then L f of t, that is denoted by f of s, right? L f of t is equal to L of t square. L of t square is, by using the earlier definition, L of t raised to n factorial by s raised to n plus 1, right? So 2 factorial divided by s cube. So the first term S into L f of t is 2 factorial by s cube minus f0. What is f0? F of t is t square. Therefore, f of 0, you replace t by 0. In the place of t, you put 0. So, 0 square, that is equal to 0. So, second term is 0. Therefore, the total answer is 1 s get cancelled. 2 factorial is 2. So, it is 2 by s square. This is the final answer. Okay. Now you look at the next question, and this is very important and frequently asked for the university exams. If L of t sin omega t is equal to 2 omega s divided by s square plus omega square the whole square, evaluate L of omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t. It is question number 1. And question number 2, evaluate L of 2 cos omega t minus omega t sin omega t. Now let us check how to evaluate these type of question. So here you have to use the given condition. The given condition is L of t sin omega t. For t sin omega t, its Laplace transform is given as 2 omega s divided by s square plus omega square the whole square. Okay. Now we want to prove these two results. Here, the first question is L of omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t. See, we are naming this function as sum f of t. Okay. So let me name this function as, okay, this function L of t is not this function. We are naming this function, the given function L of t sin omega t. Here you put t sin omega t as f of t. And you see what is happening when you are taking the derivative of this function. F dash t is equal to, you can find the derivative by using product rule. First function into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. So like that, when you are expanding, you can see first function t into sin omega t whose derivative is cos omega t into omega plus second function sin omega t into derivative of t, that is 1. So this is actually f dash t. Now look at the given question. It is same as this, isn't it? So what you are asked to find actually, this is f dash t. So you are given t sin omega t as f of t, and this is nothing but it is the derivative. So L f dash t, that we should find L f dash t. By using the formula, it is s into L f of t minus f0. Now you substitute each term. S into L f of t. L f of t is given. What is L f of t? It is 2 omega s divided by s square plus omega square the whole square minus f0. What is f0? In f of t, put t is equal to 0. So this is f of t, right? F of t. In f of t, you put t is equal to 0. When t is equal to 0, this is 0 into. Okay, so in total this is equal to 0. So f of 0 is 0. Therefore, 2 omega s square divided by s square plus omega square the whole square, and this is the final answer. Okay. Now we have second question. F of t is given. We have considered f of t as t into sin omega t. So on differentiating, f dash t is omega t cos omega t plus sin omega t. And further differentiating, see the second derivative. So here we are applying product rule and derivative of sin omega t, and on simplification we will get, you can see both the terms containing omega. Here it is omega square and here omega. So omega can be taken outside. So f double dash t is omega into 2 cos omega t plus omega t sin omega t. Okay, this is the second derivative. Now this omega can be taken to LHS. So f double dash t by omega is equal to 2 cos omega t minus omega t sin omega t. Okay, now you take the second question. What you are asked to find? You are asked to find Laplace transform of 2 cos omega t minus omega t sin omega t. This you are asked to find. It's Laplace transform. Now look at what we obtained here. F double dash t by omega is the same expression, isn't it? So you are asked to find the Laplace transform of this function. It is same as F double dash t by omega. So actually what you have to find? L of this. That means L of F double dash t by omega. By linearity property, 1 by omega can be taken outside and the remaining is L of F double dash t. Then L of F double dash t can be expanded by using Laplace of derivatives. It starts with s square and descending powers of s we are arranging, and first two terms we fixed and its end with f dash of 0. So expansion is s square L of f of t minus s into f0 minus f dash 0. Now we are just substituting those values. 1 by omega into s square into, now what is L of f of t? That is given, isn't it? What is it? 2 omega s divided by s square plus omega square, the whole square. And what is f0? f0. F of t is t sin omega t. So f0 is 0. So s into 0 minus f dash of 0. How will get f dash of 0? In f dash of t, you put t is equal to 0. So here we have t. So 0 into this. Here sin omega t, again on substituting sin t is equal to 0, we'll get sin 0. Both the terms are zeros. So the last term is also 0. Therefore, the final answer is 1 by 1 omega get cancelled. Here omega get cancelled. We'll get 2s cube. See here I wrote the final answer. It is 2s cube divided by s square plus omega square, the whole square. This is the final answer of second question. Okay, so I hope you understood this question.